Change of Habit, released in the United States on November 10, 1969, marked a pivotal moment in Elvis Presley's career as his 31st theatrical film. This film not only showcased Elvis's enduring appeal, but also featured Mary Tyler Moore as his leading lady, a notable pairing that brought a fresh dynamic to the screen. The story revolves around two nuns who go undercover in a troubled neighborhood, with Elvis playing a doctor who becomes entangled in their mission. Throughout his film career, Elvis often shared the spotlight with a variety of beautiful and talented actresses, but his collaboration with Moore stands out due to her strong presence and the chemistry they shared. Their performances together added depth to the film, blending humor and romance in a way that resonated with audiences. The film's unique premise and the combination of their talents offered a different flavor compared to his earlier works, making it a memorable entry in his filmography. As the final Hollywood film of his career, Change of Habit encapsulated a transitional period for Elvis, reflecting both his artistic evolution and the changing landscape of cinema during that era. The film's release was a significant event, not just for Elvis fans, but also for those who appreciated the contributions of Mary Tyler Moore to the entertainment industry. Their collaboration remains a fascinating chapter in the story of Elvis's cinematic journey. Top-rated female stars in Elvis's movies included Dolores Del Rio, Carolyn Jones, Angela Lansbury, Katie Jurado, and Joan Blondell. Among these notable co-stars, Mary Tyler Moore stands out as a significant figure in the film Change of Habit, which was released in 1969. This film marked a pivotal moment as it was the last movie featuring Elvis Presley in a leading role. Mary Tyler Moore played a nun named Sister Michelle, who, along with her fellow sisters, goes undercover to help in a troubled neighborhood. Her character is both strong and compassionate, showcasing her ability to blend humor with serious themes. The chemistry between Moore and Presley is evident throughout the film as they navigate their characters' contrasting worlds. Moore's performance is memorable as she brings depth to her role, balancing the light-hearted moments with the film's more serious undertones. The film itself explores themes of love, faith, and social responsibility, making it a unique entry in Elvis's filmography. Mary Tyler Moore's presence in Change of Habit not only highlights her talent, but also adds a layer of complexity to the story, making it a noteworthy collaboration in the history of cinema. Mary Tyler Moore's legacy is deeply intertwined with her impactful roles in iconic sitcoms, where she became a symbol of the evolving role of women in television. Beyond her acting career, she was a passionate advocate for women's rights, animal rights, vegetarianism, and diabetes prevention, using her platform to raise awareness on these important issues. In 1969, she starred alongside Elvis Presley in the film Change of Habit. Despite the star power of both Moore and Presley, the film did not resonate well with audiences or critics. It holds a dismal 10% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, marking it as Presley's worst-received film. This poor reception stands in stark contrast to Moore's successful career and her ability to connect with viewers through her relatable characters. The film's failure highlights the challenges of blending serious themes with entertainment, a struggle that often affects projects with high expectations. Moore's contributions to television and her advocacy work continue to be celebrated, even as Change of Habit remains a footnote in her illustrious career. Despite its poor reception, Change of Habit holds a significant place in the filmographies of both Elvis Presley and Mary Tyler Moore. This film marked a turning point in Elvis's career, as it provided him with a rare opportunity to take on a dramatic role. Unlike many of his previous films, which often leaned heavily on musical numbers and light-hearted plots, Change of Habit allowed Elvis to explore deeper emotional themes. In this story, he played a doctor who becomes involved with a group of nuns, including Moore's character, who are working in a troubled neighborhood. This setup not only showcased his ability to portray a more serious character, but also highlighted his acting range, which had often been overshadowed by his musical persona. The film offered a glimpse into Elvis's potential as a dramatic actor, revealing that he could handle more complex roles than the typical romantic leads he had played before. While the film did not achieve commercial success and received mixed reviews, it remains a notable entry in his career. Change of Habit ultimately became his final film role, marking the end of an era for Elvis as a leading man in Hollywood. The film's significance lies in its attempt to break away from the formulaic approach of his earlier works, allowing audiences to see a different side of the king of rock and roll. This shift in his career trajectory is remembered by fans and critics alike, as it represented a moment of artistic exploration for Elvis Presley. The script of Change of Habit was crafted by James Lee, Eric Berkovich, and S.S. Schweitzer, drawing inspiration from a story by Richard Morris and John Joseph. The film centers around three Catholic nuns who dedicate their lives to serving a rough inner-city neighborhood. These nuns, portrayed with depth and compassion, face various challenges as they work to improve the lives of the community's residents. Their mission is not just about providing spiritual guidance, but also about addressing the practical needs of the people they serve. In this environment, they encounter a young doctor who shares their commitment to helping others. His character adds a layer of complexity to the story, as he navigates the intersection of modern medicine and traditional values. The interactions between the nuns and the doctor highlight themes of faith, compassion, and the struggle to make a difference in a world filled with hardship. The film explores how these characters grow and change through their experiences, ultimately leading to a deeper understanding of their own beliefs and the impact they can have on those around them. The narrative unfolds with moments of humor and drama, showcasing the unique challenges faced by the nuns as they adapt to their new surroundings. Their journey is one of personal and collective transformation as they learn from the community and each other. The film captures the essence of service and the importance of human connection, making it a poignant reflection on the role of faith in everyday life. At the time of the film's release, Moore was preparing for the Mary Tyler Moore Show, which would become a significant milestone in her career. This show, which debuted in 1970, would redefine television comedy and showcase her talent in a way that resonated with audiences. After Change of Habit, Moore took a break from films for 11 years, returning in 1980. This hiatus allowed her to focus on her television career and personal life, ultimately leading to her iconic role as Mary Richards. By 1969, Elvis wanted to focus on music, especially after his '68 comeback special, which marked a pivotal moment in his career. The special revitalized his image and reignited his passion for live performances. Elvis's desire to concentrate on music was evident as he sought to move away from the film industry, which had dominated his career in the 1960s. This shift in focus allowed him to explore new musical styles and connect more deeply with his fans. The changes in both Moore's and Elvis's careers during this time reflect their evolving artistic paths and the impact of their respective projects on their legacies. Elvis took on the role in Change of Habit because he had a contractual obligation with NBC. This film marked a significant moment in his career, as fans were unaware that it would be his last movie. The story revolves around a group of nuns who go undercover in a neighborhood to help the community. They are surprised to discover that the handsome man they encounter during a jam session is Dr. Carpenter, played by Elvis. His character is a caring and dedicated doctor who becomes involved with the nuns' mission. The film blends music, romance, and a touch of comedy, showcasing Elvis's charm and talent. As the nuns interact with Dr. Carpenter, they find themselves drawn to his charisma and passion for helping others. The film's release was met with mixed reactions, but it remains a memorable part of Elvis's legacy. Fans appreciated the music and the lighthearted story, even as they were unaware that this would be the final chapter in his film career. The nuns face harsh realities and struggles in their new environment as they attempt to serve the community. They are met with challenges that test their faith and commitment. Father Gibbons, played by Regis Toomey, adds to their difficulties with his strict expectations. He insists that the nuns return to the convent and wear traditional habits, which creates tension between their desire to help and the demands of their religious duties. The neighborhood ladies, Rose and Lily, further complicate the nuns' lives. Their well-meaning but meddlesome nature leads to misunderstandings and conflicts. The nuns must navigate these relationships while trying to fulfill their mission. They find themselves torn between the modern world and the expectations of their faith. Each character brings their own set of challenges, forcing the nuns to confront their beliefs and the realities of the lives they are trying to change. The struggle to balance their roles as nuns and their desire to connect with the community becomes a central theme in their journey. As the story unfolds, Dr. Carpenter finds himself drawn to Michelle, a woman who embodies kindness and compassion. Their connection grows deeper, filled with moments of laughter and shared dreams. Unbeknownst to him, Michelle is a nun, dedicated to her faith and community. This hidden truth adds layers of complexity to their relationship. Despite the barriers that separate them, their feelings blossom, creating a beautiful yet challenging love story. Michelle reciprocates Dr. Carpenter's affection, leading to moments of tenderness that highlight their emotional bond. However, the reality of their circumstances looms large. The film's conclusion presents a poignant moment of reckoning for Michelle. She must confront her commitment to her religious life and the love she feels for Dr. Carpenter. This internal struggle reflects the broader themes of love, sacrifice, and personal growth. Both characters emerge transformed by their experiences, leaving the audience to ponder the choices they must make in the face of love and duty. Elvis's performance in Change of Habit received mixed reviews from critics. Variety noted that while he was strongly cast in the role, he did not stretch himself or showcase his full range as an actor. This observation suggests that his portrayal may have lacked depth, leading to a performance that some found predictable. The Times echoed this sentiment, describing Elvis's performance as slightly unconvincing and shallow. This critique indicates that, despite his star power, he may not have fully engaged with the character in a way that resonated with audiences or critics alike. In contrast, Mary Tyler Moore's performance was praised for its liveliness and charm. Variety highlighted her sprightly portrayal of Sister Michelle, suggesting that she brought a refreshing energy to the film. Moore's ability to embody her character with warmth and enthusiasm likely contributed to a more engaging viewing experience. Her performance stood out in a way that complemented the film's themes, showcasing her talent and making her a memorable presence alongside Elvis. The differing receptions of their performances illustrate the varied strengths each actor brought to the film, with Moore's role being particularly well received. As the story unfolds, the romance between Elvis Presley and Mary Tyler Moore develops in a gentle and thoughtful manner. Their relationship is portrayed with a sense of innocence, avoiding any overt sexual themes. This slow build-up allows the audience to connect with the characters on a deeper emotional level. The chemistry between Presley and Moore is palpable, yet it remains subtle, focusing on companionship and mutual respect rather than physical attraction. Despite not receiving widespread critical acclaim upon its release, Change of Habit has carved out a niche for itself over the years. It has garnered a dedicated fan base that appreciates its unique charm and the performances of its lead actors. Fans often celebrate the film for its lighthearted approach to serious themes, such as faith and community service, while also enjoying the delightful moments shared between the two stars. The film's legacy endures, as it continues to be a topic of discussion among those who admire the work of Presley and Moore, highlighting the lasting impact of their performances and the film's overall message. Change of Habit, a 1969 film featuring the iconic Elvis Presley alongside the beloved Mary Tyler Moore, presents a unique blend of music, comedy, and social commentary that has garnered a variety of opinions from viewers. The film is notable for its unconventional pairing of these two stars, which many fans find intriguing. The chemistry between Elvis and Mary is often highlighted as a significant draw, with their performances bringing a certain charm to the narrative. One of the film's strengths lies in its music. While some Elvis films are criticized for their overly cheesy soundtracks, Change of Habit features songs that are generally regarded as more palatable. The standout track, Rubberneckin', has even seen a resurgence in popularity with a modern remix, showcasing the film's enduring appeal. This aspect of the film is particularly appreciated by fans who enjoy Elvis's musical contributions without the typical kitsch associated with his later works. The plot centers around Elvis's character, an inner-city doctor dedicated to serving the underprivileged, and Mary Tyler Moore's role as the leader of a trio of undercover nuns who assist him at his clinic. This premise offers a refreshing take on the traditional narrative, as it combines elements of social responsibility with light-hearted comedy. The nuns, dressed in civilian attire, add an interesting layer to the story, as their true identities remain a secret to the community they serve. The film also features Regis Toomey as the parish priest, whose curmudgeonly demeanor adds a touch of humor to the proceedings. However, opinions on the film are not universally positive. Some critics argue that while the film has its moments, it ultimately falls short of being a standout in either Elvis's or Mary Tyler Moore's filmographies. They point out that the plot can feel disjointed at times, and the comedic elements may not resonate with all viewers. Additionally, while the film attempts to tackle themes of social justice and community service, some feel that it does so in a superficial manner, lacking the depth that could have made it more impactful. Despite these criticisms, many fans maintain that Change of Habit is worth watching, especially for those who appreciate the talents of its leading stars. The film serves as a nostalgic reminder of a different era in cinema, where musical numbers and light-hearted storytelling were the norm. Furthermore, the presence of Ed Asner, who would later star alongside Mary in The Mary Tyler Moore Show, adds an extra layer of interest for fans of classic television. In conclusion, Change of Habit is a film that elicits a range of responses, from those who celebrate its unique pairing of Elvis and Mary to those who critique its execution and depth. While it may not be a cinematic masterpiece, it offers a charming glimpse into the late 1960s and remains a noteworthy entry in the filmographies of its stars. For fans of Elvis and Mary Tyler Moore, this film is likely to provide an enjoyable experience, blending music, comedy, and a touch of social commentary in a way that is both entertaining and reflective of its time. As we close the curtain on the main story of Change of Habit, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the talented cast after the final credits rolled? Their journeys took unexpected turns, filled with triumphs and challenges that shaped their lives in remarkable ways. From the iconic performances that captured our hearts to the personal struggles that tested their resolve, each actor's path is a story worth telling. Did the stars of this film continue to shine in Hollywood, or did they seek new adventures beyond the silver screen? Some found success in unexpected places, while others faced the harsh realities of fame. Join us as we delve into the lives of these remarkable individuals, exploring their careers, personal transformations, and the legacies they left behind. Prepare to uncover the hidden stories and surprising twists that followed their time in the spotlight. The journey is far from over, and the revelations may just leave you in awe. Richard Carlson portrayed Bishop Finley in the 1969 film Change of Habit, a role that showcased his ability to blend authority with compassion. As a bishop, Carlson's character navigated the complexities of faith and social issues, reflecting the film's themes of change and understanding. His performance was marked by a quiet intensity, capturing the struggles of a man caught between tradition and the evolving world around him. Carlson's career spanned several decades, beginning in the 1940s. He became known for his work in both film and television, often playing roles that required a strong moral compass. However, his life was not without challenges. In the 1950s, Carlson faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also battled health issues later in life, which affected his ability to work consistently. In the years following Change of Habit, Carlson's career waned, and he took on fewer roles. He remained a private individual, often shying away from the public eye. His last known work was in the early 1980s, after which he largely retreated from the entertainment industry. Carlson passed away in 1977, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a life marked by both triumphs and struggles. In the 1969 film Change of Habit, Lenny Montana played the role of a grocer, a character that added depth to the story. His portrayal was marked by a gritty realism, reflecting the struggles of everyday life. Montana's character served as a backdrop to the film's exploration of faith and community, embodying the challenges faced by those living in a changing society. Montana's career began in professional wrestling, where he gained fame as a tough and imposing figure. Transitioning to acting, he found his niche in roles that often highlighted his physicality and intensity. However, his life was not without turmoil. Montana faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and the shadow of his past in the wrestling world, which often left him feeling isolated. Scandals also touched his life, particularly his connections to organized crime, which haunted him throughout his career. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in film and television, appearing in various projects until his later years. The last known information about Lenny Montana indicates he passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to entertainment and the darker aspects of his life. In the 1969 film Change of Habit, Darlene Love played a significant role as a backup singer, showcasing her powerful voice and stage presence. This film marked a notable moment in her career, as it allowed her to step into the spotlight alongside established stars like Elvis Presley. Love's contributions as a backup singer were crucial, adding depth and richness to the musical numbers, yet her talent often remained overshadowed by the leading roles. After the film, Love faced numerous challenges in her life and career. She struggled with personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce and battles with depression. Despite these struggles, she continued to work in the music industry, but her journey was not without scandal. In the 1990s, she revealed that she had been a victim of financial exploitation by her former manager, leading to a long legal battle to reclaim her earnings. In recent years, Darlene Love has experienced a resurgence in her career, receiving recognition for her contributions to music. She was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2011 and has continued to perform, captivating audiences with her enduring talent. As of now, she remains active in the music scene, with her last known performances showcasing her resilience and passion. Timothy Carey played the role of Ajax Market Manager in the 1969 film Change of Habit. His character was a complex figure, embodying the tension between commercial interests and the social issues presented in the film. Carey's performance was marked by a unique intensity, capturing the struggles of a man caught in a changing world. His portrayal added depth to the narrative, showcasing the challenges faced by those in positions of power during turbulent times. After Change of Habit, Carey's career was a mix of highs and lows. He was known for his eccentric personality and often clashed with directors and producers. His most notable work included collaborations with Stanley Kubrick, but his unpredictable nature led to limited opportunities. Carey's personal life was fraught with difficulties, including legal troubles and a reputation for being difficult to work with. He faced financial hardships and struggled with substance abuse, which further complicated his career. In his later years, Carey became a recluse, living in relative obscurity. He passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy that was both intriguing and tragic. His life was a testament to the darker side of Hollywood, where talent can be overshadowed by personal demons. Last known information indicates that his work is still appreciated by cult film enthusiasts, ensuring that his unique contributions to cinema are not. Regis Toomey portrayed Father Gibbons in the 1969 film Change of Habit, a role that showcased his ability to blend authority with compassion. As a priest, he navigated the complexities of faith and community, providing a moral compass in a changing world. Toomey's performance was marked by a quiet intensity, reflecting the struggles of a man dedicated to his calling amidst societal upheaval. Toomey's career spanned several decades, beginning in the 1920s. He appeared in numerous films and television shows, often playing supporting roles that highlighted his versatility. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Toomey also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where the pursuit of fame often led to isolation and despair. In his later years, Toomey continued to work in television but gradually faded from the public eye. He lived a reclusive life, away from the glitz of the industry. The last known information about him indicates he passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy. In the 1969 film Change of Habit, Edward Asner portrayed Lieutenant Moretti, a police officer who becomes entangled with a group of nuns, including one played by Mary Tyler Moore. Asner's character is marked by a gritty realism, navigating the complexities of law enforcement while confronting the challenges posed by the nuns' unconventional methods. His performance added depth to the film, showcasing his ability to blend authority with vulnerability. After Change of Habit, Asner's career flourished, particularly with his iconic role as Lou Grant in the television series Mary Tyler Moore Show and its spin-off Lou Grant. However, his life was not without turmoil. Asner faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, and a public battle with the Screen Actors Guild, where he served as president. His outspoken political views often landed him in controversy, notably when he was blacklisted for his criticism of U.S. foreign policy. Asner continued to work in television and film, earning accolades for his performances, including multiple Emmy Awards. In his later years, he became an advocate for various social causes, reflecting his commitment to activism. As of 2021, he was still active in the industry, lending his voice to projects and participating in public events. His legacy remains significant, marked by both his artistic contributions and his complex personal journey. Martinez played the role of the second young man in the 1969 film Change of Habit. His character, though minor, contributed to the film's exploration of social issues and the clash between traditional values and modern life. Martinez's performance hinted at his potential, showcasing his ability to convey depth and emotion even in limited screen time. After Change of Habit, Martinez's career flourished. He became known for his roles in soap operas, particularly as Cruz Castillo in Santa Barbara, which earned him critical acclaim. However, his journey was not without challenges. Martinez faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that threatened his career. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, which led to a tumultuous personal life marked by relationships that often ended in heartbreak. In recent years, Martinez has continued to act, appearing in various television series and films. His resilience in overcoming personal demons and maintaining a presence in the industry speaks to his enduring talent. As of now, he remains active in the entertainment world, with no significant scandals reported, focusing on his craft and personal growth. In the 1969 film Change of Habit, Elvis Presley portrayed Dr. John Carpenter, a compassionate physician who becomes involved with a group of nuns. This role marked a significant shift for Presley, showcasing his ability to tackle more serious themes beyond his usual musical performances. Dr. Carpenter's character navigates the complexities of love, faith, and social issues, reflecting Presley's own struggles with identity and public perception. After the film, Presley's life took a darker turn. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to Priscilla Beaulieu, which ended in divorce in 1973. The split left him emotionally shattered, leading to a series of scandals, including rumored affairs and a notorious relationship with Linda Thompson. His health deteriorated due to prescription drug abuse, which became a significant issue in the late 1970s. Despite his struggles, he continued to perform, but the toll of fame weighed heavily on him. In his final years, Presley became increasingly reclusive, battling addiction and health problems. He passed away in 1977, leaving behind a legacy marked by both brilliance and tragedy. Recent reports indicate ongoing interest in his life, with new documentaries and biopics exploring his complex persona and the impact of his music. The fascination with Elvis Presley endures, as fans continue to seek understanding of the man behind the legend. Mary Tyler Moore portrayed Sister Michelle in the 1969 film Change of Habit, a role that showcased her ability to blend charm with depth. As a nun who becomes involved in the lives of a group of troubled youths, Moore's character navigates the complexities of faith and social issues, reflecting a time of change in America. This role marked a significant departure from her previous comedic work, allowing her to explore more serious themes. After the show ended, Moore faced personal hardships that would shadow her life. She battled alcoholism, which led to a public struggle that she later addressed in interviews, revealing the toll it took on her relationships and career. The tragic death of her only son, Richard, in 1980 from an accidental gunshot wound deeply affected her, leading to years of grief and reflection. Moore also experienced a tumultuous marriage with Grant Tinker, which ended in divorce, and she faced challenges in her later years, including diabetes and the loss of her beloved pets. In her final years, Moore remained active in advocacy, particularly for animal rights and diabetes awareness. She continued to make appearances, but her health declined. The last known information indicates that she passed away in January 2017, leaving behind a legacy of both joy and sorrow, a testament to the complexities of her life. As we wrap up our look at the 1969 film Change of Habit, it's clear that this movie left a lasting impact on its cast and audiences alike. Starring Elvis Presley, who took on a role that blended his musical talent with a more serious acting challenge, the film showcased his ability to connect with deeper themes. Co-starring Mary Tyler Moore, the film explored the lives of two nuns who find themselves in a world far removed from their cloistered existence. The challenges they faced, from societal expectations to personal growth, resonated with many viewers. Did you watch this film in your childhood? What memories do you have tied to it? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a special moment shared with friends. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences can help us all relive the nostalgia of this classic film and the unique ways it touched our lives.